want to know.
Check, mic check. What's up? You ready? You good? All right, bet. Welcome to Great Lakes Live Sportscast with your boy Cleveland H2O. You see, we in our home base last week, man. Shout out to Freeway Ricky Ross and everybody down there at the Great Lakes Livecast Studios, aka the Tailgate Bar and Grill down there on Euclid, 1938. Thanks for having us, and of course, it turned out great. You know what I'm saying? All the connection that came for that, you know, like we said, keep it rolling. All right. But what we're about to do right now, of course, we're gonna go into our sportscast, and we're gonna talk about, of course, the Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Guardians, and talk about a few things that's happening in the NBA that's big news. All right. So first of all, let's get to the Cleveland Browns. Right. Last week was pretty disappointing in regards to the loss. That's one of them instances where I picked them to win. Everybody picked them to win. I think they overlooked their opponent a little bit. Right. I thought coming into that week, we had some question marks in regards to our wide receiver play and our quarterback play, and also our running game, right? I was pretty impressed with our running game a little bit later in the game, but Jerome Ford starting to hit the hole the way I like, right? And it's a good mix-up between him and Ford, right? So I like that. But we have to get back to the offense and play calling. That's our main issue with the play calling, in my opinion. I think the play calling that we do from the 50-yard lines, when we're from their 50 in, is different than from our goal line to the 50. And I just think we can get a little bit more creative. But how can you get creative if your offensive line won't give you no help, right? So Deshaun was under siege. I think he looked a lot better this time, this game, as I predicted. He didn't quite hit the stats that I was looking for, but he did what I wanted him to do. He displayed some toughness, and he fought through everything. He was throwing some good passes. Unfortunately, you know, the fumble, you know, the fourth down where the tight end went out. He said it was a decoy. He tried to run it in. I thought we could have converted those a little better, and we had a chance to win the game. Most of the time in football or any sport you're playing, if you get the ball in the last 2 minutes with the ability to win the game, I'll take that. Was it great? No, it wasn't great. But again, you always want to have a W. You know, these games that you stack up earlier in the year, these are the ones that get you in the playoffs and ready to do it later on in the year. You ain't got to be playing and like have to win, right? So you got to, with us, I think we have to kick it into another gear offensively. You know, the defense, if they could do me a huge favor, I love Denzel Ward and these guys, but this rock and roll Hall of Fame, do your arm thing, that's not working when you're losing, bro. And not only is it not working, there's no interception there. At least save it for a pick, right? Because you're getting abused out there. I mean, you know, you're getting abused out there. You know, I'm more of a positive, glass half full type of a guy, but I got to be honest, man, our secondary has to step it up. Emerson, you know, we're only a couple games in, but Emerson, you got to step it up, bro. You got mossed out there, you know. You do a lot of good things, but you got mossed. You know what I'm saying? So back to Deshaun Watson. If we just can give him some time, I think we've seen glimpses of the old Watson. You know, maybe we shouldn't even be saying the old Watson. Maybe we should say what he is right now. So I think, you know, based on the offensive line, the left tackle, and we got guys getting hurt right now. We out, and Njoku's out. But if we're going to segue into something else, it's going to be Amari Cooper, because we was down on Coop. He been dropping the ball, but this one, without him, we wouldn't even been in the game. So let's give a shout out to Amari Cooper and some of these great passes he was catching on the sideline and what he had to do, right? One of the plays that stand out to me most of all is, again, the fumble, because a lot of that is assigned to the running back, but based on what I was taught in football, that was more of a quarterback issue. If you go back and look, when they snapped the ball, it was a bit of a fumble up top, and then when he bring it down, he put it in his chest opposed to down in the bread basket. The arm was in the right position, but I just think it was a bad handoff. As a professional, you got to, you know, correct it or make it happen as a running back, but I'll get at a 50-50 split on being fault for both of them, right? It wasn't just the running back's fault, right? When we get into the Cleveland Browns and everything that we want them to be every year, of course, but especially this year, thinking we have a shot, we have to realize we lost Callahan, the offensive line coach, right? He went over to Tennessee with his son, and he was the strength of our team. Like, we know that he was the strength of our team, right? And losing him wasn't the easiest thing. But if, in my opinion, I don't know about you guys, in my opinion, if you've been with you 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years, then shit, man. You should probably have a system down on tape and being able to recreate that situation, right? But again, nothing's perfect, right? Get into the accuracy from Deshaun Watson and the efficiency. I think that'll pick up if you give him more time, right? But we have to find a way to get a running game 75 to 100 yards per game. We have to do that just to take the pressure off of Watson and having to make these great plays down the field or throwing the football, right? You have to do that. And I think Nick Chubb, I don't know if he's coming back this week, but I know that he's able to come back pretty soon off the physically unable to perform list. Now, I don't want to put a lot of pressure on him, but I don't want him out there getting himself smashed without a line either, right? So that's the dilemma in regards to bringing Nick Chubb back. But I need to see more from Jared Jeudy. I need some more separation from our receivers. But mostly, I need some continuity with that offense, all right? And that means better play calling. I mean, everybody on the same page. Get what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about the offensive coordinator. I'm not just talking about Stefanski. I'm talking about everybody has to. Get what I mean?
Exactly, bro. And I don't mean to cut in on your show, bro, because I know this your show.
No, the show
but I definitely got something to say, man, as far as the Watson thing. I watched where they broke down the film, man.
Let me
sit down for a second, man, 'cause I got to speak up on this. I watched where they broke down the film with Watson, man, frame by frame, where those blitzes was coming through. Out of those 8 sacks, 4 and a half of them was his fault, man. Because they were showing where the receiver was open, he just didn't throw the ball. For some reason, he's holding on to the ball. He's not processing information fast enough. So I don't know where that's coming from or what's going on, but like I said, I watched Quincy Carter, I think his name is.
Yeah, I remember Quincy
You know what I'm talking about?
He used to play for Dallas back in the day, didn't he?
No, he got a Cleveland Browns show.
Oh, he a receiver then. He used to be the receiver.
He got a Cleveland Browns sports show, but he broke that shit down frame by frame, and he just showed a lot of those plays, man. Out of those 8 sacks, 4 of them, he could have got the ball off to somebody. He just chose, and for whatever reason, he held the ball.
I'm talking about the 4th down.
Going for it on 4th?
He went for it on 4th, but when he went for it, he tried to run it.
Right.
They're tight end. I seen the press conference. He said that it was a design play for the tight end to be the decoy.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't nobody within 5 yards, bro. He was wide open. It's a Madden play that I use, man. Mm-hmm. And that's big news, too. We about to set up this Madden tournament.
Yeah.
Shut up
That's just my 2 cents, man. You know what I mean? I feel like a couple of those plays, he could have got the ball off, man. And also, on that 4th and 1, they said that, why did you just run the fucking ball? Why are you trying to do a quarterback sneak, man? Just run the ball.
But you might as well just give him the ball then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying, because if you're going to run him the ball, they ain't got much of a run game.
Yeah, I got you.
Now, we just going to hand it to him. We might as well just hand it to him.
Y'all want some of them?
Yeah, I want some of them.
There's some cabbage up there.
Cabbage?
All the chicken gone, though, but it's some cabbage.
We don't chicken.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's some cabbage up
Hey,
there.
man,
Cabbage good.
this is when you in the middle of your show, your wife tell you ain't supposed to eat fried foods, and then you bring some fried JoJo.
Sorry.
No, I can't resist.
They just like brought them out.
Let me finish this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just got their card.
Mm-hmm.
My mother like, okay.
Yeah, we gotta rock.
Cause the other kids, the kids gone.
All right, we're just in the middle of the show.
What you say? What did he say?
Middle of the show.
Middle of the show. All right.
This is real TV, y'all. This is real TV.
Yeah, it's real TV. All right. So let's move on, let's move on to the week of football and who we playing. We're playing the Las Vegas Raiders. I believe, again, that we're going to whoop their ass. That's just what I believe. I hope we don't overlook them, but their quarterback situation is horrible at best. Right? Devontae Adams is cold-blooded. I'll give them that. But I just think as a team, they're reeling right now. And with Gardner Minshew, if Gardner Minshew is your number 1 guy, then I'm picking us. You know? Now, score-wise, I think they'll get 10 points, maybe 13 points. And I think we'll get somewhere between 17 and 24 points. So 24-13 Browns. And I'm looking for Watson to have a big game. I'm looking for more of a running game, 75 to 80 yards a game, like I said. And I'm looking for Cooper to have at least 1 touchdown, Judy, I'm looking for his production to pick up as well. All right. Now let's move on a little bit. Let's celebrate the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
I don't know if the name thing, some of the people have left because of the name, but if not, this is your time to come back. What's in the name, right? Let's have respect for everybody. So I don't care about the name change. Let me just say that. But I will say this: being that last year, I remember when Jose Ramirez, when we lost, he told everybody, put everybody close, and I remember him saying, "Remember this feeling we feel right now. We got to do it every game next year when we come back." Because they had hot times last year, but it was only in spurts. And the team came back and they playing their ass off. And as long as you're in the playoffs, you give yourself a chance to win a World Series. That's the only way, if you give yourself a chance. If you're in the fight. If you ain't in the fight, you can't win. So shout out to the Guardians, man, coming through. Jose, you my guy, man. You know, #1 in my book as far as MVP for the league, man. I'll give him that, man, because he's got a whole team on his back, and all the other guys also. No disrespect to you, but y'all know who the big dog is, right? All right, lastly, because we're going to close out real quick, this is just a brief, what we're going to do next week. We'll give you a more in-depth show. But what I want y'all to do for merchandise, for any of the shows, y'all make sure y'all look at this link that we're about to put up. T-shirts, whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? The Great Lakes Livecast will get it over to you, man. Support black businesses, man. Show us how to get busy, man. Support one another. Give us some likes, some subscribe. It's free. All you gotta do is pay attention to me. I know they're gonna say them too, so you gotta put them in there also, right? I guess not. Let's do this. Great Lakes Livecast Sports. Let's go Browns. Let's go Guardians. If y'all have any questions or any topics y'all want to talk about, make sure y'all get at us. Y'all can email us or send it to the respective hosts. Shout out to Bizam. Get better today, bro. All right. That way we can go ahead and keep these shows rocking. Shout out to everybody that's a part of the show. We out of here.
Peace. Great Lakes Livecast, straight like that.
Great Lakes Livecast. Tap in, straight like that. Look at that glass, man. You're talking about my club. Straight goose.
Oh, okay.
Goose on the
I
loose.
thought you drank.
Great Lakes Livecast, you already know what it is.